big gap here. The ending section of this map is by far the hardest part. More sliders thrown into these kind of finger control, aim control patterns. Again, one of Kriller's highest skill sets in this tournament and in tournaments in general. Rhythm changes are absolutely nothing to him as he continues flawlessly navigating these slider aim patterns in between doubles, increased spacing, triples that are spaced out all the way through. Does Kriller make it all the way to the end, the final 10th of the map now? And it slows down into a slider stream, continuing to make it through as Ciccone finds the breaks, and the most exciting play we've almost seen of this match as Kriller finally breaks at the ending, but not before an 850k score. What a crazy performance, and now we really start to see these players break into comfortable picks. Wow, an S rank.
If it's not matched by the opponent, then it's going to shoot so heavily in favor of that player. Both players making it through that long burst. Still the accuracy lead for Taquito. Are we going to see a double FC on Celestial Singer? This map is 8.3 stars, by the way.
Entering the last section here, just a bit more map remaining. Neither of these players want to give up their lead. I think with the accuracy in tow, Taquito has just found himself a victory on this as he hits the entire ending. Tuna dropping there wouldn't have mattered anyway. 13-100 FC from Taquito. It's not really anything noticeable, though. It's still anyone's game getting it to the ending here. It's literally just whoever can manage to hold their combo and not chain miss at the end like Taquito does. Is that gonna be enough if Tuna manages to hold on to the rest of it? But he doesn't! But Taquito chain misses at the end, too! Is that enough? Who's gonna miss more?
And it's gonna be Tuna. Taquito clutching it out at the end. A 4,000 score lead for Taquito at the end. Gonna be compacting that score lead enough to win the pick.
It's tied up. It is neck and neck into the ending of this match.
Brutal.
About a quarter remaining.
Those triples tripped up Emmerich here. Zudi still has a small combo advantage by about 50, and it's climbing very quickly here. This map's really short, so any combo really matters here. But Zudi drops, and Emmerich has a chance to put this back. There's only a little bit of the map left to go, and I don't know if there's too many of those devilish sections left to go. Emmerich might be able to hold on. There's a little bit left, a few sliders and a few space streams, and Emmerich still holds. Zudi, despite trying so hard and hitting the harder parts here, the bigger combo towards the very end, and that tragic miss just afterwards still leads to the win there from Emmerich. That was a doozy, and could have easily gone in favor of Zudi had that miss not come up. And as we start to approach the final quarter of the map here, the difficulty will start to ramp up. We're getting into a ramp up now with the speed sections here. Emmerich still holds on. And that second KI, the final KI is here now. Can Emmerich close this out? This could be one of the best scores of the tournament maps. Is he going to be able to hold on? Sentimental Skyscraper might just be his. It's going to be the final combo. Number one combo here for Emmerich. This is number one of the map. The ending section to come through. This could be absolutely absurd. We're going to see it. 99.4 rank. What? Player in the world, he's still doing it as we start to approach the ending section. Oh no! Just barely, but still, that is number one on the map. That is incredible. What more do you expect? What can you do with that? That ACK is amazing. That combo is amazing. Still 1.1 million. No major ACK drops. Just one miss was all that it was. All that it was, Mavs.
A heartbreaking miss from Emmerich. How the hell do you do that in a tournament match? This is the Emmerich we know.
And it's just on a knife's edge here at this moment. And there's another break, and a couple of hundreds dropped as well for Intercamping. The score lead back over to Decaton. Both of them breaking on pretty much the same pattern there. It is less than 1,000 score apart right now, I think, as both players just holding as much as they can with this last quarter of the map. Another relatively slow section. You say relatively slow because it's still 222 BPM even during these parts of the map. And this is about as close as it's going to get between these two players, with the score continuing to just flicker back and forth as they both hold on to their combo as much as possible into the last KI time, the last difficult section of the map. This is going to decide it all. If they both break at the same time, we can see the same level of close gameplay into the very end of the map. But there's Intercamping with the first drop. Decaton still holding on to the combo. He misses right afterwards, and it's still less than a 10,000 score lead for Decaton. Intercamping going to find another couple of breaks here near the end and extend that score lead a little bit closer to 10K for Decatur, but there's still a little bit of map left. There's still difficult parts of the song left. And if we see a chain miss for either player, it could decide things. There's another miss for Decatur. Combo for Intercamping. Is there enough time? He can maybe spin to win, but I think that's still the win for Decatur. Just barely holding on to the win at the end of the map. A little less than 10,000 points to decide it there. And that earlier break for Intercamping doing all the work needed to give that point for Decatur, able to hold on when it mattered most.
Yeah, and this is, I believe, one of the better scores we've seen on this, assuming he, doesn't completely fall apart in the ending. Anything 450, 500k is doing pretty darn well on this map, and he's not really looking to let up anytime soon. Looking like he maybe wants to make a little statement on this one, man. Kriller is here to play. This is going to be, wow, just a late miss finally, but it's going to be about a 570k score on this, which I haven't remembered the leaderboard exactly, but that might well be the best score we've seen on that map this week, and certainly the best accuracy. 100 to go with those misses. Keto is just never in that one. That is a remarkable performance from Kriller.
Kriller, after those early misses, holding onto a big combo now halfway through the map, still going strong with this reverse choke, and more chain misses to come from Taquito, and this pick turning into a bit of a disaster run here for Taquito. Another couple of misses for him as Kriller continues this reverse choke, still comboing through the middle of the map, now 2/3 of the way through, and 700 combo to 40, as this is just demolition. Double score reached once again by Kriller, this time on Taquito's own pick, and this one is not looking good for Taquito. Kriller just absolutely popping off. I mean, what is the score? Hitting the back and forth there, actually getting the cheese, finally finds a slider break, but not before going up to 600,000 points on this one with 97 act to 93. This is nasty.
Is that enough to bring this back in the last quarter? I think it may be.
It definitely is. The score lead's only 5k now, and Kriller still holding this combo lead, hitting the space triples. The only thing Taquito can do now is pray for a miss from Kriller, because if he wins this one, he's up 5-3 with the next pick. Ability to close it out without even getting the last pick from Taquito. But there's the miss from Kriller. Chain miss on the streams gives it right back to Taquito. He breaks as well. Another chain miss to trade it back 20k. The score lead for either side misses at the end here from both players, but it's going to be enough for Kriller to take it. Too many misses at the end for Taquito, and a nearly 30k score lead for Kriller by the end of the map. Give him the break point and give him match point in this loser's bracket bout.
Is more concerning than anything, as this lead is not stable for Decatur at all. If he chain misses one of those bursts, that is going to pretty much instantly flip the other way. As we get into the ending here, we'll see if he can hold on for this last part here. No issues with these wide-angle jumps whatsoever. These players are making it look easy. That miss, I don't think, is necessarily going to be enough. Never mind, it is. I did not realize the score lead is shifting that fast. Oh my god.
Emmerich misses, but it's so close. To Keaton is still holding. There's a lot of combo to the ending, but it's not enough. 2,000 points. Heartbreak for Decatur as Emmerich is going to take a second break point.
He needs to hold on. That score lead could flip pretty fast if Henry misses. Only an eighth of the map to go. Very short map, but already such a huge ACK advantage. Malice right behind. I think we saw a similar case with Emmerich. I've seen getting like 800k overall with a relatively luck as well. But I think Henry about to get it. Malice does drop at the end, and it's going to be Henry to find the 97% full combo on his first pick. A fantastic way to start the match.
They're both just still going strong. 1,770 comboing, climbing. The ACK lead's still there for Henry. It's shrinking though. It's about 0.3% now. Both still hitting everything. What is this performance from these players? This is the upper bracket semi-final you expect from two of the best players in the world. 2,000 combo, a quarter of the map remaining. They're still just FCing. How are they hitting all of this? Henry finally misses. Malashevsky chain misses though as well. There's room. It's a 5k lead for Malice. There's still room for Henry here. This ending is just unhittable, but we still got about a quarter of the map remaining, boy.
It's going to come down to whoever can hold their accuracy and find the fewest chain misses right now. Because of that miss from Malice, it's not gone back to Henry, but that could change at any moment. Henry holding on 300 combo now at this ending section. It only goes on for just a short map longer, but I think that's it. I think the rest of the map is just really chill. Henry should have been able to secure that, yeah.
As we now build up to it.
There it is. Malice on that 99. right now at least, will likely find some 100s getting through that cut stream.
Here we go.
No, this is absurd.
Now, 300ing these sliders is impossible. I mean, how? Like, see, Malice just, of course, sacrificing all his accuracy to hit these sliders. And this is exactly why I thought 99ing this map was impossible on Score V2. I mean, you're just never doing it. Like, what is this? Malice sacrificing all his accuracy. Both players, all their accuracy is gone just to hit that section. But it's what you got to do to hold onto the combo, man. And it's exactly what Malashevsky needed to get some headway back into this match, looking to make it 4-5 as he approaches the ending of this map, still with an FC intact. It's all eyes on Malashevsky to see if he can FC this no mod 4, which would be an absolutely ludicrous play as he continues to shred every single pattern in this map, man. Malashevsky is just a demon. Henry finds a break, but Malashevsky just keeps going. What the hell is this performance, man?
I am just in awe. I don't even know what to say anymore. This is just absurd. Henry finding another drop in Malice is just on another level right now. Can he do it? Needs to hold on for a little bit longer. That's like an off-screen slider.
Nah, this is just unbelievable performance from Malashevsky. An absolutely mesmerizing play. He misses the slider break in the last 30 combo. Malashevsky still pulls home the S rank on what is gonna be the best score of the weekend on that match. I am positive in that.
And both of them looking solid. Accuracy, though, really not in MCY4's favor here. And with that drop coming up as well, following through, it seems like Forum's going to be able to extend this lead further and further as we get into those really trippy triple sections here. Really, really dangerous levels of aim control. You need that perfect agility lining up into those bursts to really hit them properly. And Forum seems passing that test with flying colors so far, still hitting the entirety of it. As we get past that halfway mark, the break's coming up very, very soon. And this giant combo is going to start building up into something really spectacular if he hits the rest of this map, and it seems to be the case. As it starts to continue, MCY4 drops, but not long after that trade from Forum. The score lead still remains in MCY4's favor, but even now, a chain miss or a big act drop could lead to the flip. It's shrinking and gaining up and down here for both of these guys, and with that second break there from Forum, MCY4 might be able to start building something far enough so that Forum can't contest. We're getting into the final quarter of the map, and this might start to get a bit more one-sided now. Small lag drop for MCY, but he's still hitting these space sections. Beautiful stuff there from MCY. And this might start to be a comfortable lead here for him as long as he maintains this as the form starts to expand in these difficult streams. He drops, but Forum might be able to pounce back. He's missed.
Forum has the combo. He's got the combo. He can bring it back in the last seconds, but he drops as well. This could just come down to the last 100 combo. The spin to win, perhaps even 7K, all that's separating them. And that came back to 5,000 points. Worst HR player made up about 3K on the spinner alone, but it just wasn't quite enough. MCY4 holding on for dear life, man.
And Forum's going to be able to build as much combo as he can, but that score lead still remains. This next Ki is coming up very, very soon. It's only 6,000, 7,000 score dividing them. This could still be anyone's map. First one to drop might spell the end for it. MCY4 has some room. Is it going to happen? Here we go. Next section, accuracy. Still in favor of Wesley Char play, but act drops are to be expected here. Slider ends are starting to get really tough, and Wesley Char play falls. Can MCY4 hold on? This is the most important part of the map for him. He's got to hold on. He's got to keep it alive here. He doesn't know the Forum's dropped. He just got to stay composed. Look at the slider, it's falling, but he still hits it.
A quarter of the map still to come, but that lead 40,000 points here in just a moment. MCY4 with the performance of a lifetime exactly at the moment when he needed it. Is this the break point to even things out here? It looks like it just might be as Worst HR player finds another break.
Yeah, that's been sealed shortly now. MCY4, absolutely beautiful. When he needs to clutch up the most, he's there and he is ready. Hits the single hardest part of the map and will end up closing this out with over 1,200 combo over Worst HR player. This is one of the most important breakpoints of this match. These maps that are favored towards Worst HR player are really thinning now. His options are starting to get limited, and MCY4 still has multiple cases where he can take over and use that small mechanics advantage he has over him. This breakpoint is huge, guys. Seriously.